I know this woman, you know this woman, and Mike White knows this woman because he wrote this scene perfectly. How many of you have been through this where you have a friend, a beloved friend, and this is the moment that you find out they voted for Trump? Since we all know this prototype, let's take a minute describing her. She's the perfect combination of privilege, mischief, and internalized misogyny. She oozes privilege. Now, where does she get that privilege? She gets it from her dad. She has a good dad. She has a good relationship with her dad. He dotes over her. She is perfect in his eyes. Because she has such a strong relationship with him and he is literally her protector and she doesn't have any daddy issues, she can understand that the patriarchy exists existentially, but she does not believe it applies to her. She steals grapes in the grocery store. She commits petty crimes constantly. She loves to go skiing. Skiing is the sport where white people go and injure themselves in very remote locations and it costs millions of dollars to pick them up and take them to the hospital. Even though you went to the same college, she took the same women's studies class as you. She loves Taylor Swift. She loves the zeitgeist. She loves gay people. She loves the LGBTQ. But she doesn't think it's up to her to help them. She's fighting for herself. She always votes for her own best interest. And she sees herself as an exception to the patriarchy because she's special. She thinks that you don't know who she voted for or that you won't figure it out. And if you point it out, she will be very, very, very mad. She knows and understands that women need to sit in a certain box. They need to look a certain way. They need to talk a certain way. And they need to act a certain way. And even though she has gumption and she's gutsy, it has its limits. So she exists within the box. If a woman around her doesn't exist within that box, she shames her and she blames her. She says, "Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. Things aren't working out for you, but it's really your fault. You're not following the rules. I follow the rules. I exist in the box and I am rewarded." She doesn't believe that she's capable of doing something that causes harm to someone else. Worst case scenario, this is the type of person, this is the type of housewife gets into a DUI traffic accident because she gets in the car and she doesn't believe that she can actually inflict any harm. She doesn't think she's capable of it. But it also means that she can cause major harm without fully understanding that there are consequences to her action. And her vote exists right in that space. She's only voting for her own best interest. What's wrong with that? How could her vote possibly hurt anyone? The trouble with this scene and what I see coming is that her friends are going to lean into their new discovery and she's going to start lashing out because these women hate it when you see them for what they're capable of. But the trouble with these women is that we know them, we love them, we share so much with them, we see them as our peers, as our equals, and then they go and do something like vote for Trump and you lose trust. You lose respect. It's happened to all of us.
I just finished watching this week's White Lotus, and if me personally, would go on a trip with friends that I hadn't seen in years, and one of them ended up dropping the bomb that she did, like, I, the friendship would be over. The friendship would be over. I would go up to the front desk and I would be like, "Hey, can I get a separate room? Because the trip with this person is over. Like, I no longer know who they are. I don't remember their first name. I don't know anything about them. Like, bye. This is a stranger to me. Go away." The minute that the T word came up on this show, I had to like laugh because it's like I'm watching this show to escape reality. Mind you, I'm aware that this show is based in a like pseudo reality. I don't mind it. Like, whatever. I laughed and I was like, okay, so be it. It is what it is. But like, you know, it just it slaps you back into reality in a way. I do find that Leslie Bibb's character's reaction to now revealing this to her friends and how she feels that now she's going to be perceived by them is such an honest reaction, because I do believe that someone of her status, a privileged woman who comes off as like this woman of the community, woman who goes to church, a very friendly, nice person who ended up voting for Trump, now knows, revealing that, like, what comes with the idea of that type of voter. She seems to be very socially liberal. So now that she's revealed that she is a Trump voter, she's definitely going to be paranoid about the way that her friends perceive her, because she had been keeping that to herself all this time. And now that she's let them know, like, we see at the end of this episode where she like wakes up in the middle of the night because I guess she has this feeling that they're talking about her, and she comes to find out that they are. So I feel like this is going to continue to bother her as the season progresses. Honestly, just curious to see where this is gonna go. Like, are they going to do this like teaching moment and like show us that now at the end of all of this they're still going to be friends, or like is there really gonna be like this huge Real Housewives drama that comes up between the three of them? Like, we still got a ways to go.
Is that weird for you? Why would it be weird? I don't know. If I was just around a bunch of Texans who voted for Trump, I guess I just feel a little alienated.
They're nice people. Really good families.
Cool. But do you ever talk politics with them?
Sometimes.
Oh, it doesn't get awkward?
Why would it?
Because. Wait. Are you a Republican?
No.
Okay.
I'm an independent. But Dave is.
An independent. You didn't vote for Trump, though, did you?
Are we really going to talk about Trump tonight? Listen, it is a very pretty church. It is not weird at all.
Is that weird for you?
Why would it be weird?
I don't know. If I was just around a bunch of Texans who voted for Trump, I guess I just feel a little alienated.
They're nice people. Really good families.
Cool. But do you ever talk politics with them?
Sometimes.
Oh, it doesn't get awkward?
Why would it?
Because. Wait. Are you a Republican?
No.
Okay.
I'm an independent. But Dave is.
An independent?
Mhm.
Since when? You didn't vote for Trump, though, did you?
Are we really going to talk about Trump tonight? Listen, it is a very pretty church. It is not weird at all. And I will take you if you ever come visit me in Austin.
I can't wait to get down there. I really want to come home. You didn't vote for Trump, though, did you?
Did you vote, babe?
I did.
Doesn't matter.
Are we really going to talk about Trump tonight?
I think I did. I did.
White Lotus did this. They did this for us. Every single black person knows exactly what this face means. Once I saw her make this face, I knew we don't trust these types of white women.